Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Chinese with Charlie. 我是 Charlie. In today's video, we're going to talk about HSK1 Standard Course Lesson 8. And today is the first part of this lesson, so we're going to talk about vocabularies of this unit. Alright, now let's have a look here. And here we have 6 words. Some of them are new, some of them are old. Okay, now first we look at 钱. All right, 钱. 钱 means money. Everyone likes it, right? 钱. So when it comes to money, the most common question is 多少钱? Okay, 多少钱? 多少钱 means how much. All right, how much? So the structure in Chinese would be something or any noun. We put any noun in front of 多少钱, and then it means how much is something. So you can see in Chinese the sentence order is quite different. Yeah. For example, how much is this book? 这本书. So this book, 这本书, and then 多少钱? Okay. 这本书多少钱? How much is this book? Okay. Another situation, let's say, how much is the coffee? Coffee, 咖啡. 咖啡多少钱? Okay. 咖啡, sorry, 啡多少钱? How much is the coffee? So just remember this structure. You put anything that you want to ask about in front of 多少钱, okay? 多少钱. Then you can ask about money. All right. Now, let's talk about different currencies. Since you're learning Chinese, so you must know the Chinese currency. Chinese currency could be called yuan. Okay, could be called yuan. Could also be called 块. Okay, 块. Yuan sounds a bit more formal. 块, it's more casual, but they both mean the unit of Chinese currency. Okay, so if it's 5, then you say 5元. Okay, 5元. You can also say 5块. All right, 5块. For example, I ask how much is this book? 这本书多少钱? 这本书多少钱? And it's 5. So 5元 5元 or 5块 5块. Yeah. And of course, if you're talking about the situation that this book is 5 Chinese money, then you can just put a noun in front of the price. And you have this costs how much. All right, this is another structure. So you can see here, we don't use is in this structure. We just put something and the price of them. For example, this book is 5 Chinese money. 这本书5元, okay? Or 这本书5块. Okay, they're the same. All right, so you can see here we don't use to be. We just put a noun and the price, and we have a correct Chinese sentence. All right, okay. So that was a Chinese money, yuan. I will mark it blue. Now, one of the most popular currencies in the world would be dollars. So dollar is 美元. Okay, 美元, dollar. And if you know America, I mean the United States, is 美国, right? 美国. Sorry, 美国, so the USA. If you know the USA in Chinese is 美国, then you can understand why dollar is called 美元. Of course, this is US dollar. 美元 because that's the money of the USA, right? 美元 Okay. All right. So $5, 5美元 Okay. 5美元 $1, 1美元 1美元 Yeah, just add the number in front of the currency, the unit of the currency. All right. Another popular currency would be 欧元. 欧元, that is Europe. All right. Why euro is 欧元? Because Europe is 欧洲. Okay, 欧洲, Europe. So this is the money of Europe. That is why euro is 欧元. Okay, 欧元. All right. And another one is 英镑. 英镑. Could you guess what it means? 英镑. Yeah, if you know England is 英国, 英国, the UK, then you should know 英镑 is pound. Okay, pound. So 1 pound, 1英镑, 1英镑. 2 pounds, 2英镑, 2英镑. 5 pounds, 5英镑, 5英镑. Okay? Alright, so now you know Chinese money, US dollars, euros, and pounds. If you want to know more, you can always use a dictionary to look for how to pronounce them or how to write them. Okay, so that's all about 钱. Okay, when there's another topic when it comes to money, that is expensive, cheap. So expensive, 很贵, 很贵. Cheap, 很便宜, 很便宜. Cheap. Yeah. The reason why I give 很 here is just 很 means to be, so to be expensive, and 很便宜, to be cheap. Alright, okay. So if you want to say it's not expensive, then you can say 不贵, 不贵, not expensive. Or it's not cheap, 不便宜, 不便宜, not cheap. So what if I want to say the coffee is expensive? 咖啡很贵，咖啡很贵. Alright, coffee is expensive. Or you can also say the coffee is not cheap, right? 咖啡不便宜. Okay, 咖啡不便宜. Coffee is not cheap. Alright, cool. Now let's move on to the second word, 米饭. 米饭. I'll make it here. 米饭. 米饭 means cooked rice. Yeah. So why is cooked rice? Because if we're talking about uncooked rice, then that's not 米饭, that's 米. Okay, so you can say it's rice or uncooked rice. Okay, uncooked rice. 米. Alright, 米饭 is already prepared. You can already eat it. Alright, 米饭. Okay, so when we talk about 米饭, we can also talk about 菜. Okay, 菜. 菜 means dish, vegetables, right? For example, Chinese people like eating rice. They don't like eating dishes or vegetables. So 中国人喜欢吃米饭. Okay, 中国人喜欢吃米饭 and 不喜欢吃菜. Okay, 不喜欢吃菜. Chinese people like eating rice. They don't like eating vegetables or dishes. Of course, it doesn't have to be true, right? Okay, so that's 米饭. When we're talking about cooked rice, most of the time Chinese people use a bowl, a bowl to get their rice. They put the rice inside of the bowl. So when we talk about a bowl of rice, then we need to use a measure word. 一碗米饭. Okay, 一碗米饭. A bowl of rice. 一碗米饭. If we're talking about dish, usually in China we use a plate to contain a dish. So a plate, 一盘菜. 一盘菜. A plate of dish. More often than not, we use a container as a measure word because we use such a container to, to contain everything inside. So we use 碗, that is a bowl. Here we use 碗 to contain rice. That is why we say 一碗米饭. We use a plate to contain different kind of dish. Then that is why we use 一盘菜 to talk about one dish. All right, one rice, one dish. Okay, so that's 米饭. Now let's move on to 杯子. 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 Oh, sorry, not this one. 杯子 means cup, mug, glass, and so on. So 杯子 is the general name of such a container. Okay, 杯子. A cup could be a 杯子. A mug could be a 杯子. A glass could be a 杯子. So this is the name of the container. So what if I want to use such a container as a measure word? Then we don't use 字. We just say 一杯, 一杯. And then it means one cup or one mug or one glass of something. So 1 cup of tea, 一杯茶. Okay, 一杯茶. A cup of tea. 1 cup of coffee, 一杯咖啡. 一杯咖啡. A cup of tea, coffee, sorry. A glass of red wine, 一杯红酒. 一杯红酒. A glass of red wine. So here, 红 means red, so I would just color it red. 酒 means alcohol. So literally in Chinese, 红酒 is red alcohol, which is red wine. Okay, but interesting thing is many people know 白酒. 白酒. 白酒, it's kind of Chinese rice vodka. Okay, 白酒 is very strong because sometimes it's a 50 or even 60%. So 白酒 is a vodka, and Chinese vodka is made of rice. So 白酒, it's not like white wine. No. So how would you say white wine? White wine would be 白葡萄酒. Okay, 白葡萄酒. White wine. 葡萄 means grapes. I will color it like this. 葡萄 means grape. So white grape wine. White grape wine. So 白葡萄酒. So, and of course, the full name of red wine should be 红葡萄酒. Red wine, red grape wine. All right. when we say 红酒, it only refers to red wine. But when we say 白酒, it refers to Chinese rice vodka. That is why when we want to talk about white wine, then you have to say 白葡萄酒. You cannot say 白酒 because 白酒 is totally different thing. Alright? So you can say 一杯白酒. Okay? 一杯白酒 means a glass of Chinese rice vodka. Or you can also say 一杯白葡萄酒. Yeah? 一杯白葡萄酒, which means a glass of white wine. Alright, so that's 杯子. 杯子. 杯子 is the name of the container. And if we want to use a cup or a glass as a measure word, then we don't use 字. We just say 杯. Yeah, 一杯. 2 cups, 两杯. 5 cups, 五杯. Alright, that's it. Now, let's move on to cha. We don't have to talk about that because tea, and I also mention it when we are talking about杯子. Alright, next word is 中国菜, which is already known by all of us. If you have already studied lesson 5, lesson 6, and lesson 7. Alright, and 汉字, yeah, I'm not going to talk about it today because it has been explained in lesson 6, I guess. Alright, so I think that's all for the words from this unit. Okay, so I'll give you some homework. Yeah, I'll give you some homework. So homework would be translate the sentences. Okay, the first sentence would be, how much is this cup of tea? Second one, how much is this glass of Chinese vodka? How much is this glass of red wine? Alright. Next one, this glass of white wine is expensive. And the last one, let's say this cup is cheap. Okay, so you have 5 sentences to translate. You can leave your answers under this video and I will check when I see it. So if you like my video, please give me a like button, subscribe to my channel, and we see each other next time. Bye bye.